Virgo, this is going to be your love check-in for the first half of December. This is for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. There's a long wait for a reading with me, so if you wanted to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. So check them out if you feel called to do so. If you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Virgo, I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first half of December. Anyone that's new to my channel, I say potential because I infuse manifesting and law of assumption into my channel, and my readings are only check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you have selected and manifested out of the infinite that are available right now in this very moment. Creation is finished. All versions exist at once. Your desires are meant for you. Circumstances do not matter. If you would like to manifest this differently, you absolutely can. It just requires a shift in your focus, in your state of consciousness, in your state of being, and a reselection. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go and look at some of my other content and some of, the videos I've posted and the content online from coaches, or read Neville Goddard or Joseph Murphy, and I like to teach as I go. Okay, Virgo? All right, person on Virgo's mind, how are they feeling about Virgo? As we move into the first 2 weeks of December, I saw 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands again. So there seems to be, Page of Wands though, they want to take things in a new direction, or there's a new perspective after a bit of stress or anxiety. And 9 of Wands, there could be a little bit of a guard up between the two of you. Hermit card, well, that's you, Virgo. There could be a feeling of isolation or distance between the two of you. With the Devil and the 6 of Wands in the reverse, this person is feeling not very successful or recognized, so they're wanting to take things in a new direction. I'll stick to what I was channeling. The Devil card can be a lot of fear that this person is having with regards to the situation. We've got 8 of Cups in the reverse, and we've got 6 of Swords in the upright and the King of Cups. So there's love here, Virgo, but this person, they're trying to break through some limitation. There seems to be a bit of a withdrawal and an introspective energy. I'll get a bit more what this Devil is. If there has been a little bit of, distant, emotional distant, physical distant, whatever it is, it's like there's a return here. There is King of Cups in the upright. Some of you are dealing with water sign, but this is a lover. This person feels love for you. For some of you, there's been distance because there's actual travel involved here, or the situation involves physical distance. But this is about moving things in a smoother direction. This person's just not been feeling very successful. That could be for a number of reasons. So let me just have a look. Or they could have a fear, 6 of Wands in the reverse, that you're not really giving them much attention. That could be a thing. It could be triggering something in them of not feeling enough. Yeah. It's a fear, it's an insecurity for a Pentacles of not being enough. I was getting it could be a lot to do with success when it comes to financial matters, and there it is, 2 of Pentacles, work-life balance, career. We've got the Temperance card, and then we've got Queen of Cups in the reverse. You're a match, but there's a shadow energy. Now, there could be these issues around balance and reciprocity when it comes to time, prioritizing the connection. There's love between the two of you, but there's this sort of fear that the love is lost, and it's coming down to a fear of not being good enough or something like that. Now, Temperance card could be someone you've been connected to a long time, or it's been a test of patience. And is it a test of patience when it comes to the love per se? No, I think it's got to do with like fears around being stable or career or juggling a lot when it comes to finances, but that's triggering something that needs to be healed around feeling unworthy or not enough. Now, this person would feel triggered by you, and I'm not giving you shit, Virgo, at all. we're going to look at your side of the street and you can shift into a preferable version at any point. You don't have to wait for this person to heal their insecurities or whatever. But it feels a little bit that way. They're definitely holding on to you. Maybe they feel when you draw back, they feel that you're withdrawing the love. You could trigger that in them, but that's okay. Again, okay, guys, I'm going to look at you and then I'll explain more as I go. But they want to move things in a better direction. For some of you, this person could be traveling for work, or you could be traveling for work, or there's travel here, and that triggers fears and insecurities. They could be holding on to old fears and insecurities, you know, from the past that they need to let go of. But again, it's one version, and yes, they have a past. Yes, they have their own fears and limiting beliefs, but all that shit, like, there's infinite versions of them. There's infinite versions of you, Virgo, okay? Yeah, they have fears and insecurities when it comes to their stability. This person could be very focused on money, like in a way where, you know, material matters are like front and center with the King of Pentacles. Now, the Temperance card could have been fears to feel patience when it comes to delivering on that. A small portion of you, you know, this person hasn't been able to like fully commit or take things to the next level for that reason. You know, Magician cards in the reverse, which is like unfulfilled potential. This person could have like a thing where they always feel like they haven't reached their full potential. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You know, let me have a look at that Magician card. Yeah, the Strength card. It's got something to do with confidence here. Virgo, you know, so we've got Sagittarius energy, Capricorn energy, you, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo again, Gemini, Leo, and King and Queen of Cups, which is water sign energy. So what's the Strength card all about? Letting go of the past, Five of Cups, past losses. This person could have a past where, you know, whether that's through family or through relationships where they felt that they weren't good enough. There's a trigger here around not being worthy or not being enough, or that could be something ingrained in them that like money and career is important and that they fall short in some kind of a way, okay? And then this is Spilt Cups. Now, there could have been impatience between the two of you, and that's regret. They want to get past that, and there's definitely movement and communication here between the two of you. And they don't want to let you go. You know, the other thing with Four of Pentacles and Devil card can be possessiveness. So they might have a fear that you have other bigger, better options. Now, again, Virgo, or you might also feel that way. It might be a dynamic only because if this person gets withdrawn or you withdraw and have some assumptions about them, then they withdraw, and then there could be a bit of this back and forth, and maybe doubting the love. Now, again, no one to change itself. You just need to step into the reality, Virgo, where you're confident and you know that you have the relationship that you want, that this person absolutely loves you, etc., etc., etc. But this is just a checking point right now. So more important, Virgo, let's have a look at you and what you want. The star on the bottom of the deck. So it seems to be that they're your wish and your hope. What does Virgo want and feel for this person as we move into, I mean, look, there could have been some losing of temper, like Queen of Cups in the reverse. It can be a bit of this codependent energy, giving more outside. So Virgo, if you've been the one that you feel like, you know, you're pouring in and you feel that this person is not as available as what you would want, which, by the way, I think is coming down to like trying to balance finances or something like that, you know, not feeling successful. You need to just look at your story around where maybe you feel like you overgive or people don't return or whatever it is. I mean, someone feels like the love's withdrawn or someone's not feeling very loved or lovable. You both could kind of feel that way, but it's easily fixed. You just need to make new assumptions. How does Virgo feel about this person? There's a Seven of Wands, but in the reverse. Defensiveness, maybe, or having a guard up. Oh, the King of Cups is on the bottom of the deck in reverse. So you mutually might feel like question whether the other one has the same feelings or that it's reciprocal. Exactly what I just said. Let's see. Okay, how does Virgo feel about this person? Okay, Queen of Swords. Well, Virgo, this is discernment kind of an energy. So maybe in your head a little bit about it, or it can get a little bit matter of fact or cold. So it could be, like I said, with the Temperance card, an impatient kind of energy. Six of Swords, but in the reverse. Well, this person, I'm taking this Six of Swords on this side as like wanting to move things in a better direction. They've got an Eight of Cups in the reverse. Both these types, these two cards reversal mean return. Do I think like you've broken up with this person? No, but I feel like there's been some kind of a distant energy, and I think that this is about wanting to return to one another emotionally, or if there has been travel, like return. But I see this Queen of Swords as a bit of a stern energy, like, okay, what are we, looking at this and what's the truth of things, like, or maybe you're thinking about what you really feel in this situation. Queen of Swords is in good energy, also knows how to communicate. So there could be Temperance card, impatience between the two of you, and impatience, Knight of Swords, and harsh communication between the two of you. Or the communication goes in and out, and then that could like trigger one another. I don't know. Yeah, Eight of Cups. All right. And then Nine of Swords. And then the King of Swords in the reverse, guys. There's doubts here around, okay, the trigger point here that causes stress is like, are you on the same page? Wanting to communicate, the communication seems to, Knight of Swords can be a bit harsh or a bit erratic. King of Swords can be, fickle. Maybe there's an assumption this person isn't going to deliver. Or King of Swords in the reverse, in some cases, doesn't come up as being very truthful or open or honest. I mean, on this side, I'm looking at this person, it feels like there's a lot of fears and insecurities here. But I wasn't really picking up a liar energy, guys. So this could be something that you from your past have experienced, and there's a lot of negative assumptions. This doesn't have to be for everyone, guys. And by the way, all of this doesn't matter so much. It's a check-in, like fuck it in a bucket, as I always say. Like, you literally should just re-script any situation, and every version's available. I'm just pointing out the dynamics and circumstances. So, but there's a lot of swords here. So you're in your head a lot about this, Virgo. Okay. Yeah, Five of Wands. There's been conflict and tension. You want to get past this. There could be a negative assumption, Ace of Cups, that because if this person, there's been a heavy focus on career, insecurities around being stable, about being financially stable, successful enough. There could be a negative assumption, that outside energy interferes, or there's competing interests. For some of you could doubt this person, doubt the love, or you mutually do, because you both could be career focused. Five of Wands, competing interests. That could be work. There could be other energies. Romantic, I don't know, guys. It's really not the energy that I'm picking up on in this reading, and I'm very straightforward like that. But you seem to want to renew the love, but then partly you're feeling like, is this serving you? So you need to make a decision, Virgo, okay? You choose who chooses you. So they're just your mirror. They have no free will in your reality. Guys, go and look at some of my content or other coaches that will explain this. This is the Law of Assumption and Tarot channel. It's not straight tarot. So it's a version. So their behaviors and everything, there's another version of them, and you need to look at your fear and doubt. And if they appear to be shifting, one minute you sure they love you, and the next minute you doubt it, it's you shifting in and out of states and stories and assumptions, okay? So partly you feel like it's not serving you. I mean, what's this Eight of Cups? There's been conflict and tension. You want to get past that. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Maybe you feel like this person is overindulgent or more like not responsible in some kind of a way, or over-focused on fun. Five of Wands can be like friends and drinking, but look, Devil card, Four of Pentacles. Maybe this person has trouble balancing their finances and whatnot, or something. We could have an overspender, King of Pentacles, or something like that. And you can even manifest a more responsible version of a person, but you have to change your dominant assumption of them, guys. All right. So as controversial as that sounds, or this is morphing sometimes into a version of a situation that you've dealt with in the past. Virgo, and so you must let go of what you have experienced before and assume that people show up differently and you're a version of Virgo that gets the relationship that you want, that is preferred, okay? I mean, look, they haven't moved away from you. If there's a sense of impatience here where you feel like this person's not really choosing the relationship or the connection, and that's causing, reactions and arguments and stress, and you're like, oh, should I bother or should I walk away? Well, Virgo, it is up to you, but you can absolutely access the version with the person where they're ready, they're choosing you, you're together, whatever the hell it is. Go and look into it. This person has King and Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is in the reverse. There's something here about feeling not very successful or recognized by you. They're not ready to walk away. There's communication coming in. Somehow you're not trusting the situation for whatever reason. You might have a story that you can't trust people. So you also need to change that. No, they're so trustworthy. They're so honest. They choose me. They love me. They value me. They cherish me. We're together. We're better than ever. There's no competition. There's no issue. I am a priority, whatever the fuck it is, okay? Let's have a look at what this person's coming in with now. Okay, Virgo. Okay, beginnings. Try again. New direction. New direction. I think I started that way, guys. See how the cards are always perfect. But Six of Swords, moving things in a new direction, okay? Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. They might be worried that you're going to walk away from them just because of the way that the dynamic has been. And also this could be walking away from fears, insecurities, moving on, walking away. Loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. Then something's coming through around like them either feeling that you don't really believe in them. I'm not giving you shit, Virgo. That could be the insecurity. Or maybe you really don't believe in them. Now, guys, again, if this person, like, the mirror has kind of shown up and you're like, I don't think I can trust this, or I don't believe in them, or they're not capable, whether it's founded or unfounded, any of my regulars will know, like, you're in one version in one state, and you've selected someone it's like you've assigned them a role, and then you're going to see all the evidence of that, okay? So if you want them to change, you're not changing this version, you're stepping into the reality where, of course, you can believe in them, of course you can trust them, of course they're reliable, okay? This literally says reliability, loyalty. So you felt like this person hasn't been very reliable, and maybe then they morph into a very unreliable version. But they're also, again, playing devil's advocate in one timeline, in one state. Right now, the version that you've experienced, this person has a lot of insecurities of not being good enough, confusion, uncertain, unclear. Okay, and then we have commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity. So if this has been going on for a while, this dynamic, like this person seems pretty set on commitment with you, but this kind of dynamic, okay, and confusion and questions around trusting and believing, no one to change but you and your assumption about them, the thoughts that you're projecting onto the situation, and the version of you that gets whatever the fuck you want, okay, Virgo? So, even on this timeline, I'm giving you for context where they're coming from, but just only focus on you and the version that you want. That's it. You understand where I'm going with this, Virgo? I hope so. Let's just get you a romance angel. Healing family issues. The insecurity, and by the way, they could be marrying your family issues, okay? If the King of Swords in the reverse, you feeling like people don't show up properly, they're not reliable, people are fickle, you could have dealt with someone that wasn't honest or whatever, or there was like inconsistency or something like that. Now, fuck it all in a bucket, guys. You don't need to go and do tons of shadow work, but this person's family issues could be feeling like they're not good enough, or they could be obsessed with financial success or something like that, and you could feel like that's overshadowing the connection or slowing the connection. All of it doesn't matter. Just change the story. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. With engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, guys, solidifying absolutely everything that I've said. I hope that that helped, Virgo, for some of you, and that it resonated. And I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will check in with you in 2 weeks' time.